So glad you're here. Glad Marva's here. So I heard Marva telling the story how we met to Janine. So, long story short, I don't know how short it's going to be, but so I've been wanting a recliner, but I want something really fun and cool, and I don't want like an old lady recliner, right? Because I'm not an old lady quite yet. Of course, that's not the case the way I walk in the ice, Anyway, and so I found this recliner on Facebook Marketplace, and it was mid-century modern, which is my favorite. And it was beautiful, and I was just like way over my budget, right? So I forgot about it, and I went shopping Friday. I went shopping Friday or Thursday. Anyway, and I thought, well, I'll go to the Restore, because the Restore, the Habitat store, they're half off, right? So I found a chair, and it was all right. And I thought, well, for that price, I could always take it home and cover it up, cover it, And then I thought, no, what the hell am I doing? Like, why am I buying shit I don't want? It's like, hello? Yeah. And so it's like, no, the universe is much more prosperous than that. So I left a Habitat store with a little huffy, because I walked around the store probably 10 times deciding to get that stupid chair. And I sent pictures to my friends and saw what they thought. And so I'm like, no. So I got in the car. I thought I'll just check Marketplace while I'm out and see if there's anything there, right? So I'm clicking on furniture, and there's my chair. And it's like half of what it used to be. Totally in my budget. So I call and I say, you do your thing. Is it still available? Yes. Can I come see it? Yes. When? Right now? She gives me the address, and I'm like literally right up the street. So I go and find it, and it was Marva and her husband, Jim. And I absolutely I'm like, okay, I bought it on the spot. It's in beautiful condition. And the cool thing is Marva and Jim shared with me that they manifested me as much as I manifested them. And she said, we just put out there that the perfect person will align with this chair because it's so unique. And
the crazy thing was, I listed about a month ago, we'll say, and then I hadn't had anybody interested too much, so I kept praying like once a week to God and the universe. I just need that one person to come into alignment that's supposed to have this chair. So I was going to take it down to Ritz consignment, but I hadn't taken the pictures of it yet, measured it and all that stuff, but I called them and I thought, well, for whatever reason, I'll just, keep having it here, whatever, on Marketplace. So I created, she called and came over and got it and just tickled with it, and more importantly, I made a new friend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I like, as soon as we met, I'm like, I think you need to be at Unity Grand Valley. You're a perfect fit. That's right. Lots of friends here. So, okay. So I do have it. I have my phone out in the car. So it's really funky, but it's so cool. And I couldn't hardly get out of it the night I bought it. I brought it home, got my heating pad, that I wear a lot, and just laid there. And I'm just like, this is like I'm in heaven. Anyway, so it's such a pleasure to be back up here. It's been a while, I know. And it's just been a difficult year for me, as you all know. And so just to be able to be here in good health and good spirits, to be able to share with you today is just such a blessing to me. I still can't believe I'm here. And I made a treat, which I think it's the first one ever that I made. How long have we been in existence? I know, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, okay. Yeah. So today is super, super special I think. It's a time when we get to let go of some things that no longer serve us. It's a time for us to tap into spirit and get that message. It's a time for us to get a new identity. So we're going to share in this ritual that includes aligning with our inner source for guidance in revealing a thought, belief, or attitude that is keeping us from our true selves, our higher selves, as we know, our true nature. Then as we align with the inner source, we'll receive a new identity as well, or way of being that will sustain us throughout this year and remind us of who and what we are, the manifestation of the divine in the physical world. So it'll be our reminder. A ritual is just an outer experience of some type of inner change. Ritual and ceremony can be used what is the word? Interchangeable. Thank you. I was like interspersed. No, interchangeable. But a ritual is a ceremony or action performed in a customary way. So ritual is more like, like the Hail Mary, or it's something that has to do with a religion. As an adjective, ritual means conforming to religious rites, which are the sacred, customary ways of celebrating a religion or culture. The ceremony of the burning bowl and the white stone are deeply rooted in our unity tradition. Thus, it is a ritual. So I think maybe they started it, because it's been like 50 years since they've been doing it. And everything I looked up on burning bowl was all unity. So yeah, it was really cool. The burning bowl ritual, which is not a burning bowl because we can't do fire, so it's a water bowl, which is a softer, gentler way to release, right? Go with the flow. The water bowl ritual is an opportunity for us to release what's no longer serving us, and has possibly been in the way of us actualizing the light in the world that we are called to embody. As metaphysicians, we are called to embody the light. We are the light of the world. Winter, of course, will always bring the north, the cycle on the medicine wheel, that compels us to look at our core, to give us the chance to release unwanted conditions in our life, to die to the old self, and make room for our new beginnings. And many of us can feel the need to heal through releasing all patterns of some kind. And look at in the secular world. I mean, the New Year's resolutions, the letting go, all the all the 2021 dances that have been on on social media, where everyone's like, yes, we're done with 21, everyone's dancing, So I personally am very happy to get rid of 21. So anyway, Thich Nhat Hanh teaches us, if we face our unpleasant feelings with care, affection, and nonviolence, we can transform them into the kind of energy that is healthy and has the capacity to nourish us. I can attest to this teaching, as I have had to allow over and over the painful emotions of this year just to wash through me. What Thich Nhat Hanh is teaching us is not easy. Our ego selves will always be uncomfortable with painful feelings. But as we go beyond the ego and align with the power of the divine that dwells within us, we can transform them into what nourishes us. So the ego's always going to want to keep us in pain. It's always going to want to keep us in struggle and suffering. And so our job is to align, not with the ego, but with the divine within us. This ritual provides a sacred way to release old, unwanted conditions or events in our lives and clears a way for new beginnings. It's a very freeing, empowering action. The white stone ritual, which we are going to combine, usually we do burning bowl first but we thought this is perfect, the date, right in January, is a ritual based on the scriptures from Revelations 2:17. And it reads, "Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying to the churches. To everyone who overcomes, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it." Symbolically, this stone represents freedom. Back in the ancient days during slavery in the Holy Lands, the prisoner was given a white stone when he was freed and instructed to carry it everywhere he went. On this stone was a new name that he would take into his new life. Everybody knew that if you had the white stone with you, not only were you free, but you had a clean slate, which is really powerful. You were able to begin anew. And also carrying the stone gave all the benefits of being a Roman citizen, which meant the Roman government would protect you, which was a really big thing back then. So just the symbol of this stone, as we carry it into the next year, is going to be that symbol of freedom and that starting anew, and we get a clean slate and the protection that the divine gives us. As we partake in the ceremony today, we'll dip into the silence and join in with our heart space. So most of today is going to be meditation. From that space, we'll align with our divine source And I use the word align, knowing that connecting is a little bit different, because when you think of connecting, I think of like an outlet, that you plug into the outlet. And so it's an outside source. But aligning is an energy or a vibration. And it's not a cognitive exercise. I'm not going to connect. I'm going to energetically align. In alignment, we're bypassing the temporal and turning into the eternal. So, and the best way to do that is meditation or inner silence. After we hear our message from the divine, we'll write it on the water paper and come up here, recite out loud an affirmation that we're going to post, and then release it into the bowl. And the paper is designed to dissolve into the water. So, and Patty, could you pass that back so Ra walked in late. So, so everybody has two pieces of paper. The little white one is going to be the one that goes in the bowl, and the thinner one. The thicker one is just for your notes, just for information that comes through that you might want to write down. If you want to write the name or whatever you want to write down, that's for you. So the thicker paper is just for you. The thin paper will be what we write on what we want to release into the water, okay? After your release, I'll hand you the white stone, and then I was going to say we'll once again go into silence, but we won't, because we're going to do the whole thing. So in the meditation, you're going to get what you need to release and what your new name is, okay? This could be a word, a phrase, or an actual name. Be open to whatever arises and trust that you will be given all the resources, information, and energy you will need to carry out this new identity. So when I was thinking about doing this ceremony, and it's funny because Deb asked me like months ago, and I said, no, I will not be ready. And then all of a sudden I was ready. So I'm just like, can I do that ceremony? Anyway, so I was really happy that it was available. But the reason, so what I was thinking is so many times that we tap into the ego when we're doing something like this, even the spiritual ego. Our spiritual ego loves this kind of stuff, It's like, yes, I'm going to do this. Look at me, And it's like so when I thought of what I wanted to release, it was completely different than what I got. I did this meditation after I wrote it. I did it myself, and I got a completely different release and a completely different name. So the ego, played small. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe you should release this, but oh no, Spirit's like, oh no, we're going to be releasing this, And the name was just amazing. It was so much fun, and I can't wait to work with it this year. So, so I felt like doing the meditation was super important for us, that, and we here at Unity, and Unity at large, that's what we're all about. We're all about just tapping into and aligning with our divine selves within us, not some outside source that is not, it's not part of us. So I thought it would be cool to do this. So, any questions about what we're going to do? Yes, Janine.
When you say a new name, is this something we're asking to be called or not?
So it's going to be something that you take into the year as a mantra.
So it isn't necessarily a name change as in
No.
call it something different.
Yeah. It's just, and when Jesus spoke in the Bible about change, it was never about change. It was always new.
Yeah.
New wineskins, new covenant, new everything. And it was not about changing something. It was about completely putting on something new. And so this is going to replace possibly the old. So for personally, what mine was what I got was self-judgment that I needed to release. Really? Oh my God. That's the ego talking. You haven't done the meditation yet. Just wait. Yeah. And my name is Delightful.
Yes.
And so it's like, I am delightful. And niece gave it to me. I'm just like, yes, I am delightful. Anyway. No, that's right.
And I like turning it around. I am full of delight.
Delight. I am full of delight. Yeah.
Instead of the, I am full of the light.
Oh, yeah. Instead of delight, the light.
Well, not full of delight, you know, if you're
Yeah.
from Chicago or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's delight. It's delight. Yeah. Delight. Yeah, that's true. Or from the hood. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So yeah. So yeah. I just invite you to be open to the during the meditation, and I'll play some music to let us kind of maybe if I can figure this out. Hang on a second here. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna try and play some music so Deb can. So Deb, you guys don't have to worry about playing music. You can actually participate with us. And I don't know if this can even play because, well, I think it should be able to because I'm on the Wi-Fi now, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, come back. This thing is amazing. Okay. So let's begin. So let's begin this time of silence by getting comfortable in your chair. Yeah, Mary Jo. Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is perfect. Okay. And I'm going to be kind of close because my voice goes in and out. So I'll be right here. Hopefully I'll stay right here. So making sure you're warm or cool enough and your feet are grounded on the floor. Hands in your lap or just relax, not holding anything. You won't need your papers yet. So just relax the hands either in the lap or next to you. And I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable and as you turn your gaze inward. The breath is the gateway to the soul. So take a deep breath, and as you release the breath, allow your shoulders to relax and release. Repeat this deep breath, and as you exhale, allow the muscles in your face to relax and fall away from the bones. And again, as you take a deep breath and release, allow your pelvis area to melt into the chair, knowing that you are supported and safe. As we relax the body, the mind follows. So just allow your breath to rise and fall naturally and just follow the rhythm in and out of your body. And with each breath, just relax a little bit more and let go a little bit more. Imagining muscles melting, tension flowing out of the body. Now turn your awareness into the space in the middle of your chest behind your breastbone. Just put your awareness there. Feel the energy of space that this area takes up in your body. It doesn't have to be a visual, it's just energetically feel the energy of that space. Now as you breathe in, imagine your breath as a cool mist surrounding and filling this space as you breathe in and out of this space. With each inhale, this cool mist surrounds and fills this space. As it does this, it softens the heart space, allowing it to release and open. This is your inner altar. where all things eternal are revealed. As you focus on this area in the cool mist, opening and softening, surrender this request. Please reveal to me anything that I can release so that I may know and live my true self. Please reveal to me anything that I can release so that I may know and live my true self. We're going to stay in this silence and soften to hear the inner guidance provided for you. Take your time. Don't hurry out of this sacred space. This is where we will reside for a few more minutes. There is no striving here, nothing to achieve, just an opening. Allow that cool mist surrounding your heart space to just relax and open that area. As you get your information of what Spirit recommends you release, just be in the energy of that release. Expressing gratitude for what you've learned this last year. Through good times and hard times. God is our source. Everything we are asked to let go of will be filled with the power and the presence of this source. Allow any emotions of release, any emotions of sadness, regret, guilt, or even relief. Just allow those to wash through you, not identifying with them or making them mean anything. We now open our hearts to receive this power through a new identity, a new name that will be our mantra, our touchstone, that will align us once again with our divine nature. As your heart continues to soften, request the following. Please reveal to me a name that exemplifies my true nature. Please reveal to me a name or mantra that exemplifies my divine nature. And be in that receiving mode. Again, knowing that there's nothing to accomplish or strive for here. If information didn't come through at this moment, know that you have opened the portal. You have provided the fertile ground for Spirit to work with you in the next week or so. And identifying things to release, things to embrace, maybe even ways to do that. Just be open to that in the next few weeks. Spend as much time in this space as possible. When you feel comfortable and complete, you can slowly bring yourself back to this space and record the messages that you've received. We'll hold the space a little bit longer if you want to stay in the silence. You're welcome to do that as well. Everybody see okay? Because I don't want to turn the light on until I have to. Such a nice ambiance. So what we're going to do is the message that you got to release. We're going to write on your water paper, the thin one. And then one at a time, we're going to come up to the table, repeat this out loud, and then drop your paper into the bowl. And then I will give you a white stone to take back to your seat with you. All right.
Easily and gracefully I release the past. I am free in this moment for all that is possible.
Oh gosh. It's gone. Oh, here. Here's a card. You do it, but you have to repeat it.
Easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Easily, gracefully, I release the past, so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now.
So easily, gratefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. I'm stoned. Stoned.
I pronounce you stoned. Sure. Oh, yeah.
Easily, gracefully, I release the past, so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now.
As I'm watching it go.
Easily, gracefully, I release the past. I clear the clutter so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. Thank you.
Easily and gratefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now.
You have to say it. Easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I'm free in this moment, all that is possible now.
Easily, gracefully, and gratefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now.
Easily, gracefully, I release the past, so I am free in this moment for all is possible now.
Easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I'm free in this moment for all that is possible now.
That's everybody. That was super powerful. Thank you all for sharing. No, but I'm thinking I might need to. Can I have a piece of that paper? It's true that watching that dissolve is way too powerful. Woo! That bowl is special too because it was my daughter's, Andrea's. She had all her heart rocks in it. Easily, gracefully I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. Again, thank you guys so much. As you hold your stone in your hand, let's take a minute and do that. If you have not received a name or a mantra, know that this is your blank slate, pregnant with all possibilities. So know that, again, if you haven't received it today, you will receive it in the next few weeks probably. If you take that time and stay in the silence, go back into the silence. So as we take a minute and just in silence, go ahead and write it on the stone now while we listen to this song.
Love, oh.
So repeat with me. With this new name,
With this new name,
I walk confidently in the world,
I walk confidently in the world,
knowing that I am one with the divine.
knowing that I am one with the divine.
And so it is.
And so it is.
I will change your name. You shall no longer be cold, wounded, outcast, lonely or afraid. I will change your name. Your new name shall be confidence, joyfulness, overcoming one, faithfulness. Friend of God, one who seeks my I will change your name. You shall no longer be cold, wounded, outcast, lonely or afraid. I will change your name. Your new name shall be confidence, joyfulness, overcoming one, faithfulness, friend of God, one who seeks my face. Hallelujah. Yes, yes. We close the ritual today thankful for the release of the old, outmoded ways of being and the acceptance of our new name or mantra. That will be a touchstone that will bring us home again and again and again. May we recognize the hurricane of grace that is our being as we move into this new year with a new identity, new purpose, and a strong alignment with all that is. Namaste.